What is up, guys? So, some crazy big news about the Arrowverse crossover just came out, and first of all, there was a new poster that was released yesterday, and it's the exact same thing that was released like a month ago, 2 months ago, when the crossover was revealed. But instead of Barry having a season 4 costume, he has a season 5 costume, which honestly the poster looks a little worse because of it, but it's only because of Flash's cowl. I think in this poster, aside from the cowl, the costume, the season 5 costume looks really cool, like especially with the effects, but the cowl, the fact that the lightning just doesn't go all the way down, there's no chin strap, it looks so weird. But that's not the big news of the crossover. The big news, and I'm sure you guys already heard of it, it's in the title of this video. Superman is returning. He's finally returning to the Arrowverse, and he's returning in a crossover event. So first of all, I think he is probably going to return in Supergirl season 4 as well, as episode 3, I think, of season 4 is titled The Man of Steel. So if he doesn't appear in that episode, that wouldn't really make any sense unless if the episode is about him, it doesn't appear. But I think he will. I also think Lois Lane will be appearing in that episode, because not only is Superman returning for this crossover, Lois Lane is debuting as well. I do not know if she will debut in the crossover or in a previous episode, but if I had to guess, I do think she will debut on Supergirl earlier than the crossover this year. Either way, Superman appearing in a crossover and returning in general is like the #1 thing I wanted to see from the Arrowverse, or like #1 positive thing I wanted to see from the Arrowverse in a while, like the #1 thing that I want to happen, not the #1 thing I want to get rid of or something like that. Superman returning is something that I'm incredibly excited for, and for him to meet characters like Green Arrow or the Flash is so exciting to me. It's something that I'm so excited to see. I really hope he has a big part in this crossover. Like, if he completely replaced Supergirl as the Big Three and part of the Big Three, I honestly wouldn't mind that. In fact, I think he's a better character than Supergirl overall, just from like through the 4 episodes he was in. I just think that him returning for this crossover is an incredible idea. It's something I've wanted to see for a while. Like, I've made videos of top 5 things I want to see in the Arrowverse crossover. I made that twice, for last year and this year, and both times Superman meeting the rest of the universe, the multiverse, like the Flash and Green Arrow and the Legends. Well, it's not even the Legends, but the Flash and Green Arrow, those like right there at the top, 1 or 2 or 3. It's something that I wanted to see for such a long time, and I'm honestly so excited for this crossover now, because once Ruby Rose was cast as Batwoman, I did get a lot less excited, but now with this news, I'm honestly so much more excited than I was before. Also, I just looked at the report again, and it has been confirmed that he will be appearing in all 3 episodes, so he will be having a large role in the crossover. Lois Lane, I don't know how many episodes she'll be appearing in, probably not more than 1, but this does mean that he will have a large role in the crossover, so that's so incredibly exciting. It also means that this crossover might take place on Earth too, because why else would Lois Lane, so Superman maybe, but why else would Lois Lane be appearing in this crossover unless it's like an incredibly small role on Supergirl, and or a role on Supergirl and then a cameo in the crossover because of like a incredibly small role. But he's appearing in all 3. Supergirl, I don't know how many, or Lois Lane, I don't know how many she's appearing in, but this does make me think that the crossover might be taking place on Earth 38, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. At this point, I'm just incredibly excited for Superman to finally meet the Flash, finally meet Green Arrow, and finally be a bigger part of the Arrowverse.